Greetings and welcome to another Unity tutorial. Today let's do something fun for change. Let's talk about physics. For some of you, physics might not sound like a fun topic, but in game making it's actually pretty fun. First thing we have to do is we actually have to declare object as a physical object. Let's say we have a capsule. It's not exactly active physical object. What I mean by that is if we press play, then you will see that nothing is happening with this object. Usually if in real world we have any object, then if it's in the air, it will start falling if it's heavier than air. How can we make this to react to some sort of gravity? Well, there is a concept of rigid body, and we have to add rigid body component. Here we have two options. Rigid body 2D is for 2D games, and rigid body 3D is for 3D games. Let's start with just usual rigid body. As soon as we add it, you will notice rigid body component right here. And now if we press play, our object will start falling. And in fact, it's still falling somewhere there. Bye-bye capsule. Now our object is affected by gravity. If you want to check current gravity settings, you go to Edit, Project Settings, and there will be Physics tab. In Physics, you will see that our gravity is currently minus 9.81 on y-axis, which is some sort of replication of real-world gravity. To prevent our object from falling, we have to create another game object. Let's make a cube and move it here. Now let's press play, and our capsule is perfectly fine standing at cube. If we move our cube a little bit like this, then it will turn over and fall. How do these objects know how to collide? If you look at the components, you will notice that this capsule has capsule collider. It's really hard to see on this Retina version of Unity. Press on this shaded drop-down and select wireframe. Then it should be a little bit easier to see this green capsule. It has parameters like radius and height. You can tweak them in here with these values, or you can press Edit Collider, this button here, and then you can adjust values with your mouse. If we select Cube, you will notice that it has a different type of collider. This time it's Box Collider. And same story. You can tweak scale right here, or you can press Edit Collider button, and then by dragging these green dots you can adjust collider size. A cube does not move because it does not have rigid body component. By default, when you create any 3D object, Unity will try to add collider to it. So here is a sphere collider. It has only radius. If you want to move this sphere collider to the left or to the right, then you can use these center values. You can move them like so. Also, if you just want to create an invisible wall, like for example here, you have two choices. You can just keep adding components in here. Just add Box Collider like so, and then you can edit it. Like this. Then you can copy it and paste. And now you can adjust its center so it's more like a wall. The better way would be to, let's say we copy this component, we create empty child, then we paste this component as new. Let's reset its center to 0, 0. Actually, we can keep Y on 7. And now we can call this game object as collider. And now we can rotate it like so. let's say 90. It's unparented. We can rotate it like this. Duplicate and rotate this one like this. And we can just grab this capsule collider and then copy it and paste it to our character. Now if we move him over this ground and press play, he doesn't fall, because we also need to create a rigid body. If we press play now, cool. Let's move him here and press play, and then he falls. And that's the very basic of physics. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and see you next time.